In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission, to bring freedom to everyone involved.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm doing a thing for the podcast.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends Podcast. This smells like freedom, a little bit of shame,
Sorry.
mixed in with 5 dudes sitting in a circle on a Thursday. Johnny boy, what are we about to do?
We're fucking masturbating.
Fuck yes, we are. God damn it, that's right. It's time for a Freedom Friends Master Debate, where us, the Freedom Friends, solve the world's problems one mediocre topic at a time for you, our not so mediocre fans out there. I'm not sure what you guys see in these things, but I'll be honest, this is probably my favorite piece of content that we put out.
Oh, it's so fun.
I like the debates. I like it because if you didn't know, we go into these completely fucking cold. Like right now, two of you know what this topic is.
I don't remember.
Oh,
So only one of us knows.
He doesn't remember either. That's why he screen captured it.
That's true, right? So,
I have a picture right in front of me.
Scott and I, we got a little memory issues sometimes.
Goddamn TBIs.
fucking TBIs, man.
They're bad.
Probably not service connected.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Ask the VA. They know.
Yeah, according to the VA, mine's not either. Shit. But that's really what we do. We go into these things cold. Today, we are sans of Jazz because he's down for COVID. We got a Dave with us. And of
Hola.
course, we got our producer, Justin. He's on the fucking mic in the middle right here.
I am.
Hey, Right Nut.
Croutons, please. So,
Hey, Right Nut.
yeah.
What?
I'm Left Nut.
Yeah.
There's a dick in the middle.
Who's the penis in between us?
Exactly.
Yeah, so thanks for hanging out for the debate, buddy.
Absolutely, man.
You know, like you had shit else to do. It's raining.
Nothing. I'm either sitting here or I'm sitting over there. One
Yeah.
of the two.
Fuck it.
I'm glad you're sitting here.
And Dave,
appreciate
as
that,
always, like you bring a level of class and sophistication that us D-Gens just do not have, and we appreciate the fuck out of you, buddy.
I resent that remark.
Wow.
One thing I do want to say though, boys, is I have fucking truly missed being able to like partake in the shit talking that goes.
I know, right?
We missed
Oh,
it
I
too.
fucking missed
We
you
missed
fellas.
it too.
Yeah,
We see fingers back there every now and then flying around. Every now and then.
fucking fingers. Where's that cutter at?
Oh,
Right here.
Right in front
Yeah,
of
the
me.
one right in front of you.
Sitting right in front of me. Yeah.
Speaking of cutters, mine's some fancy TSA guy in
Yeah.
San Salvador as my fucking fancy
yeah. We get to
M8.
San Salvador, and he's like, "This is going to be a problem," and I'm like, "This is not going to be a problem."
Literally, like in my mind, I'm like, it's only a cigar cutter. We can bring it, and I'm like, I like take a breath to start talking, and Scott's like, there is no problem, and the guy's like, okay, and that's it. And I grab my bag and we leave, and I'm like,
Now he kept the cutter.
he did. Yeah, cut my cutter and my Bic lighter. He said my Bic lighter was a fucking problem on the
What a
plane.
douchebag.
Yeah, he just wanted souvenirs from Americans. That's
Yeah.
it.
He did.
Here you go, bud.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Look at this
Yeah,
fancy.
he didn't
bit
want
light.
souvenirs. He was headed out for a smoke break, and he realized he didn't have anything.
He's like, fuck, I don't have my lighter.
Or my cutter.
Fuck.
I do think it's interesting though. John and I went through TSA on our way to Nicaragua,
Yeah,
and as we're like getting
we went
through
through
everything,
two different airports.
walking through San Antonio, the one TSA agent's like,
yeah.
"Hey," and I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "What are you guys doing?" I'm like, "Oh, we're going to Nicaragua." Well, what are you doing down there? I'm like, "Oh, we're gonna go to the factory."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I met up with you at a grunt style event. You coming out and do cigars?" We're like, "Fuck yeah!"
Oh, that's cool.
He's like,
Yeah,
he's like, I
that's cool.
smoke your cigars all the time.
Yeah.
We're
Nice.
like, fuck yeah, man.
And
That's
then
awesome.
and then coming back into the country, I go through customs, and the guy's like, "What do you do for business? You know, or why were you in Nicaragua?" I said, "Oh, for business." "What do you do for business?" "I'm a tobacco business. I do cigars." And I was wearing a Warfighter hat, and he's like, "Oh, Warfighter tobacco." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Well, what were you doing?" I said, "Oh, creating some new blends." He's like, "Oh, I can't wait to try them."
Oh, that's awesome. Fucking A, dude. Fucking A.
That's pretty
That's
sweet.
awesome.
So
You know, and it's funny because this master debate is actually brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Use that code Freedom Friends, go yourself that fucking sweet. There it went. That's 15% off discount over there at warfightertobacco.com. Scotty boy,
yeah.
hit us with it.
So I got the topic. John and I were flying back, saw a meme. Like, "Hey, John, what do you think of this?" He thought it was pretty funny. So, like the Matrix, you got the red pill or the blue pill. The red pill, you restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now.
Ooh.
Now here's where it gets hard.
You restart your life at the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now. Blue pill, you jump to 45 years old, which for some of us,
It's
that's
not
almost
that far
backwards. You jump to 45 years old with $50 million in your bank.
It's tough, man.
So,
Ooh.
so me at 10 years old, and like us at 10 years old,
Yeah.
like when we were 10, we missed like it was before like the big tech bubble.
Yeah.
So you could have 50 million at 45, sure,
I don't think you go
or
back.
you could have 5 billion if you go back to 10 with all your knowledge.
Here's the one question I have. If you restart your life at the age of 10, at what date? At the date you are when you were 10 or now?
Oh no, when you were 10.
Back to
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you were.
You go back to 10 years old.
Well, makes it a no-brainer. Because if you had to start over at 10 now, but with the knowledge you have now,
Yeah, it would suck.
but in 2021,
Yeah, because then you're 10 years old in 2021 and you know how shitty the fucking world
yeah,
is.
You know what, though?
I'm pretty sure I'd commit suicide.
Here's something to think about though, because I think almost everybody's always like kind of thought about this. Little tiny like aspects of life are what fucking mold our lives. Would you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Like
Yeah.
for instance,
Your experiences.
yeah.
Your
For
failures.
instance, if I hadn't have said yes to doing that dude's wedding that one day in the park,
We wouldn't have met.
you and I wouldn't have been doing shots in the back of my
Yeah.
Jeep at that party,
Yep.
and we might not be buddies.
Right.
right.
You know what I mean? And who knows?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if my ex-girlfriend Katie hadn't dumped my ass and I went out drinking with my buddy Travis that night, I wouldn't have hit on the bartender who I now have 2 kids with and I'm happily married 11 years later.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
so there's little tiny nuances and aspects of life that happen that suck at the time or are awesome at the time that turn into other things, right?
But that's why this one's so tough.
So if you're at
Yeah.
10 and you already know what's going to happen to you,
No.
it's like,
No.
I don't think.
Well,
I don't think it's,
now-
it's not the.
Yeah.
Let me start this one over.
'Kay.
It's not 10 when you were 10. It's you become 10 right now today in today's time.
Hard
That's the
pass.
old,
oh, fuck no. Hard pass.
Yeah. You have to go back to 10 at the time you were 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to go back in time to 10 when you were 10.
Yeah.
oh man.
So I'd go
That
back
makes
to
it wrong.
1982.
But it wouldn't.
But now
So I think I can clarify this. It wouldn't be knowing how your life is going to pan out. It's knowing everything you know now, all the knowledge, all the business skills, all the
that's-
tips and tricks and
'cause,
things like
well,
that you
that's what I'm
have.
trying-
but this is easy because
Yeah.
$50 million. If I couldn't go back to 1979 or whenever I was 10, right? To 1989.
Holy fuck.
Oh, we're finally getting the truth out of him.
He slipped.
1989. Okay.
1889.
So if I went back to 1989
just 89.
and I couldn't take a $5 bill and turn it into $50 million by now with the knowledge I have of just how to invest
yeah.
Yeah.
or what
Absolutely.
No,
to
but
be a
that,
part of.
Yeah.
but
What's this fruit company
that's
called
the-
Apple?
That's the best part about
You know,
this
shit.
question, though, because like Mikey said, like, you know, I know everything that's going to happen in my life. No, you know everything that happened in your life.
Yeah.
You're not on the same trajectory,
But
Right.
because you cannot make every single same decision, or else you'd be in the same boat.
Yeah.
But you have all the knowledge, so you're bound to make different choices
Here's
at
the thing,
different
though.
parts in your life
Yeah.
because you have knowledge.
But how would that affect me? Like, would that affect me meeting my wife? Would that affect my children not being a thing?
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean? Things
Yeah.
like that. So,
Well-
like, going back to that, you sacrifice everything.
Exactly.
Do you though? Because you still have the knowledge, so you know where Haley was working on.
You know
that
where and
night.
when.
You know all of that stuff.
But
So it's
but
not.
will Haley like the new Mikey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but you true.
How old were you when you met Haley?
28.
So you had 18 years from the time you reset to meeting her.
Yeah.
You better 18 years. You better be fucking loaded,
Yeah.
and you're probably a goddamn loaded degenerate.
Well, 100% it's
Yeah.
me. It's still me. You know, that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, and that's like what you said, you would have to make every single same decision.
But you would be the exact same person in the same boat. You wouldn't have anything different.
Well, I mean, that's not necessarily true. Because, like, it could have been like, hey, instead of me fucking, I know that I'm going to blow this fucking money on fuck off bullshit
Yeah.
that is never going to last me.
Yeah.
That I got nothing out of.
Yeah.
I'm just going to invest it into Amazon.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Or, hey, this
but how
Elon
does-
Musk guy is talking some good stuff. Let's give me.
But how
I'll
does
give
that
him all my
change a
money,
person?
You know?
No.
Well, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Especially if you
Good.
still have all
It
the
could.
knowledge now. You know,
Oh,
like,
that's true.
just don't be a douche.
It would change you less because you have the same knowledge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 So, like, you
Yeah.
could still be a good dude
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely. No, you
and
can
just
still be.
have all that knowledge.
But imagine having the knowledge we have now and going back to being 10 years old and you have
I'd be worried I'd flinch though, like
No.
every time like I was
You-
about to get exploded.
you
Like, it's coming. Fuck! I know I have to put my hand up right now. It's gonna get broken in a second. Fuck! All right.
But that's only if you
But-
make the choice to,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
but
Yeah.
you can't legally smoke, drink.
And you know all
you-
of this.
you won't
You
wanna-
already have all your
But
vices.
you're not going to want to have a girlfriend who's 11 because it's fucking gross, right? But you're 10.
You got a 40-year-old brain and a
Right?
10-year-old body.
Like, there's a lot of weird shit. You have
I haven't even hit puberty yet. My dick isn't even working fully functional. What the fuck?
you have fucking thing. You're gonna have 12 awkward fucking years.
Yeah.
Where one, you're gonna be smarter than your parents. You're just gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they're not gonna fucking listen to you because you're a little fucking smart ass.
yeah, that's
Thinks he
true.
always knows
But
everything.
imagine that for 10
For 10
fucking
years.
Yeah, but I just think about all
Oh.
the fucking money I'm gonna have
That's, I'm
someday.
100% on board with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, Justin is in a little bit
I was
different
about
boat
to
than
say.
we are.
so like when you were 10,
Because it's closer for him to go back to 10 than it
That'd
is
been-
for him to go to 45.
Right?
So
that'd
He
have
can
been-
remember what 10 was
2007.
like.
Fuck.
2007 is
God, I was already out of the military.
So was I.
I was a
my
staff
God.
sergeant. I went to Iraq the third time in 2007. Fuck, dude.
I mean, I see that's where it's a little different for me though, is because going back to 2007 and being 10 years old, all of this big Amazon, Apple,
It's already
fucking
happened,
Tesla,
yeah.
it's already
You
the
missed
ball's already moving. I'm fucking missing that shit, and I don't know even now. I
Because you're
don't
still
know
going to
what,
be able to invest till you're 18,
exactly. And
like
like,
legally.
I guess I could try to get into like crypto early, but
Oh, you
like,
could have hit that one bubble.
Oh,
yeah, I
geez,
could have hit the
year
big
ago.
bubble, like,
Yeah.
but other than that, honestly, I feel like for me, it's almost more beneficial to skip ahead.
No,
to-
man, no. You're making. See, this is this is a
Yeah.
youthful, stupid decision.
Yep. This
Because
is a
you were-
24-year-old decision
Yes,
right here.
because you were literally wishing. Half of the reason I would
Like
go
he's
back.
already
to,
almost 45.
half of the reason I would go back to 10 is because I get that many more years of life. Right.
Yeah.
I think you've had enough.
You're gonna. You're just saying you want $50 million, but you want to be 45. Well, brother, when
Yeah.
you're 45, all you want to be is younger and like,
That's true.
you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to wish away that part of your life.
I don't know, man. My life's
I
been
was
fucking
going to
awesome.
say, I lived a pretty fucking good life.
I've had a fucking rad life.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind missing out on 5 years and just skipping and being set. You can't take the money with you.
Yeah.
50 million would more than set up my kids for generations.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You invest that properly.
Yeah.
I'd probably take the safe bet and just skip ahead 5 years. That's what I would do.
Like, in theory, it'd be awesome to go back.
Yeah.
And it'd be awesome to be, like,
It's not worth me maybe not having my kids.
but there's
and my wife.
still a massive risk. Like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to create Facebook. Well, Facebook didn't just take off one day.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? Like there was a perfect storm of shit to happen for Facebook to become what it is today.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just because the guy had knowledge. Like,
Yeah, but you don't need to create it. You just need to be. You just.
How'd that work out for the
but
Winklevoss
no,
twins?
okay. So where do you get the money to invest in it? Where do you? Oh, I'm going to put 10 grand in it because I worked my ass
Yeah,
off.
it doesn't
to
need to
fucking,
be 10 grand, John. It needs to be $100. $100 into fucking Apple.
Shit, if you just paint the walls.
Yeah, when
You
you
still
when
make
you
out
were
pretty
10,
good.
sure.
$100 into Apple. Apple was.
Yeah, $100 an Apple, you have $1 billion.
It wasn't even Apple. It was
Like-
Microsoft at
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah.
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 Or like maybe you're the guy who fucking like buys so Bill Gates bought DOS for like what, $50
Yeah.
Yeah.
or something.
Outbid them I think he got it for 60 because he outbid their $50.
Yeah.
You got DOS.
I'd have been like, all right, I'll fucking bid $200.
but what are you going to do with it?
Yeah.
That's the only
Fucking
thing when you think
Become
about
fucking
going
Bill
back.
Gates' partner. Be like, Bill, you handle it. Here's my fucking DOS. You handle it,
Yeah,
dude.
we're gonna be
Yeah.
50-50.
We're gonna be
Then-
50-50, buddy.
Then he's gonna fuck.
And then you're gonna hire a shit ton of really good lawyers.
With what
100%.
money? That's the
Well-
thing. You don't have the money then.
Yeah, but you got retainers and shit, dude. It's there's ways around that.
Yeah. I mean,
Or you could just be like, hey, check it out.
just pay
See
him.
this football game we're watching right now? It'd be like fucking Hot Tub Time Machine. Be like,
Oh,
this
Jesus
is the drive.
Christ.
This is the drive. Bet all your fucking money on the Broncos coming back and winning. They're
Right.
like,
Yeah.
bullshit. It'd
Yeah.
be like, all
you
right,
think the
watch
Pats
me.
are gonna come back from this? Hold my beer.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Just be like,
Right.
all right, I'm gonna like,
fuck those Falcons.
Who was that dude who put he put like fucking $10,000 on Tom Brady to win the Super Bowl in 2002, and he did it in like the year 2000, and it was like
Yeah,
a fucking
yep.
200 million chance to one. That dude's a fucking multi-millionaire now off that one fucking straw bet. They were
Right.
like,
That was
that's
never
never gonna
fucking
happen.
Yep.
And they were like, no, he's gonna win it in 2002, and he did. He won it in 2001.
How much
won it
did
in
he-
2002.
How much did he put down on it?
Like fucking $50 or some shit or
Fuck, I'm gonna start doing those.
yeah, it was like some weird straw bet, and he won like fucking like millions of dollars off of it.
I'm just gonna take,
Vegas like broke because of it. They were like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
The guy's like, sir, I'd like these in 20s.
Yeah, like I mean, so like you could literally be like, "Hey, their lawyer,
Yeah.
check it out." You don't believe me? Watch this game, and they'd be like, "What the fuck? How's this kid know? I'm from the fucking future, douchebag. Pay attention to me.
I mean, that's
You're my lawyer, right? Yep, fucking I'm your lawyer. All right, you're gonna be all right, dude. I'm telling you.
that's
Like-
another avenue you could go down. Is be like one of those fucking.
You could have an
future
infomercial that you're a
tellers.
psychic.
Yeah.
I could be like Miss Cleo.
Yeah.
But like, you're a Libra, aren't you, darling?
Mr. Mikey.
Yeah.
You could definitely just go that route
Yeah.
and just call events like.
I'd be like, yo, maybe don't get on that plane. But honestly,
Yeah.
you could
I mean,
prevent a lot of shit.
Fucking, yeah.
20 years worth of shit.
Yeah, or be like, hey man, so TSA isn't really fucking checking baseball bats right now. They're not really mad if you bring a baseball bat.
You
so
should bring one.
You should bring one on this flight.
Yeah.
Winky winky.
Oh, by the way,
you
I'm
know?
going to call in a bomb threat to the fucking certain areas around the United States
Dude.
on this day.
Or I'd be fucking like fuck. I would still be 19 on that day.
Yeah.
I would still be 19 on fuck. I fucking get on one of them flights with a goddamn baseball bat
Yeah.
and just be like, yo, it ain't happening. Not on my watch.
Just whistling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just go straight fucking Negan on him. As soon as he walked up, bing.
No.
And it sounded
They have
like that
pictures,
fish.
names, and everything. All you got to do is just sit right inside the fucking airport.
Yeah.
You just wait. Then you don't even have to go through security yet.
Yeah.
Just fucking,
Just kneecap him.
no, just fucking go yard on his face.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have a caveat to this question. So, if you were going to go back in time, would you take it now, or would you like? How much longer would you wait to take it?
What do you mean?
Like, would you wait another 5 years and then take it and see
Oh.
what's going on
Oh.
now? Like,
See how your 45 year is?
yeah,
Be like,
like
no,
get to
well-
45 and be like, this is bullshit.
I don't
Definitely
think I'm
going
going to
back.
have 50 million in the bank in 45. So
Yeah, I'm definitely not.
it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's coming up pretty quick.
We got about 5 years, buddy.
Right?
5, 6
Let's
years.
just fucking rob one.
Yeah, right. Fuck, dude. Think about all the things you could accomplish, though. Like you would know,
But my
like,
God.
like sports betting would be fucking easy. That's
Yep.
easy money.
There would be no COVID.
From 10, right? From 10 to
Biden
6,
would not be elected.
from 10 years old to 16 would be so hard. Though.
Can you imagine though, like being like, "Yo, I'll bet you $100 million that fucking Donald Trump wins the 2016 election."
Imagine those
They'd be like,
fucking odds.
"Fuck you!" They'd be like, "I will fucking go to Vegas, put $1,000 on Trump to win the presidency in 2016."
Do that
In
bet.
like fucking
do that
19
bet when
fucking
fucking
94.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And it'd be like, this is 1,000,000 to 1 odds. Yep.
I know.
Like right there's your fucking retirement.
Yeah.
You then you just make every decision up till 2016. Bam. You're solid.
You can do it with Obama.
Yeah.
I bet you there's gonna be a black president.
Yeah.
True.
On this year.
Yep.
Bam. Yeah. You can do it with fucking anybody.
Anything.
Anything.
God.
I mean, so there is.
Yeah, there's
potential-
ways.
Like you would be a billionaire.
Oh, 100%.
Like without even really trying hard.
Yeah, you could.
You wouldn't
figure it
even really need to invest much. You could just fucking circumvent the gambling system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could be a billionaire.
Right?
just
but-
gambling alone.
Yeah.
Isn't that what's that dude?
Here's the thing though. I'm gonna be 45 with $50 million. I'm fucking set for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't matter if I'm a billionaire or a millionaire at that point.
No.
I'm still good to go.
Yeah.
The problem is
Absolutely.
the rest of your life isn't. I mean, you have a lot more life when you're at 10 again than 45.
Yeah, but you also have to live through some fucking bullshit,
Yeah.
you know, and you know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Well-
you know 9/11's coming, for instance.
Yeah.
You know fucking, Biden's going to be elected and botch this fucking thing. You know, what I mean? Like you know all
I
this shit's
think
happening. You know?
I honestly think though,
the pop in
if you
2008, you're going to know Freddie Mac's bullshit.
if any of us went back to 10, that we would fucking borderline drive ourselves insane
Yeah.
trying to prevent
I was
inevitable
just
things from
thinking that.
happening.
yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
how do you prevent 9/11 knowing that it's going to happen? But
Yeah.
there's so much that's involved in.
And here's the thing. Let's say you prevent that one. They
Yeah.
regroup
Yeah.
and they do another one.
But what happens? So now,
You know, like
does it all play out how it actually played out? Or if you throw a fucking stick in a spoke,
Yeah.
and now
Yeah.
butterfly
does
effect,
something
fucking-
change?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Where like maybe if they didn't get 9/11 off, they were just going to go bigger and better.
or
Something else coming.
say you fuck up and you only get one plane to stop.
Yeah.
Where did the other ones go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not a fucking time traveler, so I don't know if any of this is right or not.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though, it'd be dope to like there's certain events that I'd love just to go document, like the
Right.
Manson killings. I just want to take a camera,
Let's
just,
just
to document it all.
sit outside.
Yeah.
Chink, chink,
Just-
chink.
yeah.
Yeah. That's you were definitely not 10 then.
Yeah.
That's closer to when you were 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Not shit really. I mean,
like
yeah.
you get to fucking go back and experience crunk music again. Look at that.
That's true. Yeah. I can go listen to my angry white boy music.
you can prevent the Carolina squat.
Oh, that is true. I could just start roasting dudes off the rip when that started up.
Yeah.
Or fucking stretch tires. That was another stupid fad
that
that
was
happened.
so good.
Oh my
What
god.
was that?
When they
Never-
put
Oh
smaller tires on bigger rims.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
And then they
the
canted them like this.
The bead would barely hold. Like you could probably just like give it a little love tap and it just blow the bead. Fucking idiots. Yeah.
I mean, so I don't know. I think I would just go to 45.
Yeah.
Too much
I've had a
risk.
pretty good life.
Yeah.
I'd probably just go 45. I
Yeah.
mean, it's 6 years.
You, honestly, at 24, you got a lot of living to do still. And I don't know about you guys. My 20s were fucking awesome.
Yeah. My best years
like,
were
I know.
more recent.
I wouldn't give up my 20s.
Like,
But
yeah,
also,
I'd probably
now,
go back in time.
now looking back, me at 24,
I would fucking did it again. I would have went back. At 24, I would have went back. I didn't have a wife. I didn't have kids.
I would have probably chose to go back. But me now, knowing what I know now, I shouldn't have, because essentially I'm just reliving a
Yeah.
very short period of my life where I still don't know fuck all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but at 24 and you jump to 45 and now you got $50 million, you're gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah, you still
Like,
don't know. You
sorry, man, but
yeah.
you're in a fucking really
No,
fucked up
that's
spot.
true,
Yeah.
'cause I'm just gonna be like, I have a lot of money and no clue what to do with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, bro, we're almost fucking that age and we don't know what the fuck to do with it.
I'm not saying I'm much better now. but I'm just not
better idea.
I'm just not a fucking drunken idiot.
Dave, how about you?
I'm 38. I'm just going to jump to 45.
Yeah,
Fuck
right.
it.
It's a safe bet, dude.
But I will have to say that at 24 years old, the dude who just bought a new truck, already owns his own, and is a relatively well-established, productive member of society
You're
is
doing a-
probably doing okay at
You're doing a
45 with
lot.
50 mile an hour.
You're doing a lot fucking better than I was at
Oh, yeah.
24,
Yeah,
dude.
seriously.
Like, like, I will give you that. Like, you were fucking leaps and bounds over my degen ass. And I picked up staff sergeant at 24, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was an E6 in the fucking military in 24.
Mhm.
And still, I was a
fresh-
fucking idiot.
I was freshly in E4 again.
Nice.
I had a midlife crisis at 25. So
Yeah.
Well, that
man.
doesn't bode well for about 12 years.
yeah, it's-
John, to be fair, that probably was a midlife crisis.
no, that's what I'm saying. I literally,
Yeah.
I felt like I was too old to go to bars. I fucking, I'm too old. I bought three motorcycles.
I'm just like
Okay.
laying down your timeline. And,
no, I know.
and there's
That's-
probably not much after 50.
That's why
for
it's
you.
not a quarter life. That's why it's a midlife. It's not even a third life.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, fuck, dude, you are leaps and bounds over my ass.
Oh, yeah.
Holy
I was
fuck.
I was talking to Jazz about something. I can't remember what it was. And it was some big decision. I was talking to him about it and he was like, "Dude, let me break this down for you real quick." And he said the same thing. You're 24, you've got a house, you got a brand new car, got a lovely girlfriend. Your life's pretty fucking solid. If it all went to shit tomorrow, you still got plenty of time to get back to where you are now.
Yeah.
I was like,
okay.
I was like, that's some really good logic right there. You're
Yeah.
fucking right.
Yeah.
I was like,
I've done fucked up a couple times here recently and have bounced back. So it's possible. Yeah.
yeah, it was just like it was him laying that down. I was like, yeah, no, you're fucking right. Like if shit went all to hell tomorrow,
Yeah, if you just got to start over tomorrow.
yeah, like fuck, I got plenty of time to make it back. But
Not so much for us.
Yeah. I'm old.
Yeah, not so much. We'd be kind of fucked.
Yeah.
They'd be like, well,
I don't know. If everything went to hell, I got a good backup plan.
be like, hopefully there's only 21 today because there's 20. No, I'm kidding.
Better do my push-ups.
oh god,
Was that a slow burn on that one or
no,
what?
no, I just thought of some really dark humor. But if you were gonna do it, what if you just got in the push-up position and then
at 20 at the down position of 21.
21.
yeah, 21.
Nope.
Somebody didn't do their push-ups today.
He only did 21.
It's okay. He was responsible for his own death.
Jesus, man.
Couldn't save himself. Oh,
So I think you can kind of tell the old heads.
Yeah.
We're all kind of the same. Like, let's just keep it safe and go to just roll to.
Oh yeah.
I could do a lot with 50 mil at 45, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be all right
That's
with
true.
that shit.
You know what?
How much more
hit
than
something
that
with
do you
$50
need?
million.
Essentially,
Like, it
essentially,
would set my kids up.
essentially, the question is: do you want to have the knowledge you have now at 45 of $50 million, or do you want to have the knowledge you have now, no fucking money at 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's true.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
It would be
Like-
so hard to know what I know now and have to be 10.
Like you.
Imagine just waking up and you're just like,
I think if I was your age,
Yeah.
I would
"The
consider it.
fuck?"
No, I think I'd probably go back because it's like we just said, like
Yeah, you just take a gun out of your bag and be good to go.
Yeah, you'd be
exactly. Dude, such a better spot. Holy fuck. That is, yeah. No, definitely.
What's the one thing you change? Well,
Yeah, I know that answer.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd probably go back. I think I'd go back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're wishing away a lot of good years there.
yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want to miss your 20s, man.
No.
And even your 30s.
Yeah. 30.
Yeah.
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 Your 20s is just kind of a shit show. Your 30s, where you start figuring shit out. Your late 30s, early 40s is where you're like, okay, I think I got this life thing down a little
Yeah.
bit.
Starting to get a hang of
I'm there.
things.
Yeah. It's weird how that, like,
but-
it's kind of weird how it just falls into place like that on that same timeline.
I'm going to say
You know what I mean?
this though. Like we have kids, right?
Yeah.
If we could get our kids to comprehend, to listen to the words coming out of our mouths.
Bro, you,
Advice is the best thing in the world if somebody
So-
takes it.
Yes.
you ain't
So-
fucking lying, dude.
It's a
A friend of
fucking
ours
quote right
has
there.
a
I just
has
want
a
him to
good
listen.
theory,
Yeah.
and his like whenever his son, like he was trying to get his son to understand something, he just wouldn't listen to him whatsoever. So he'd call me and we'd go and we'd hang out and have a cigar or whatever, or we'd go to the range and talk guns, and I would give his son the exact same advice.
Yeah.
And this dude would call me like a week later. He's like, "You know what that little fucker's doing? Exactly what I told you to tell him to do."
Yeah.
And it's
Well,
like,
it's just,
our kids do
You're my-
not want
you're
to
my
listen
parent.
to us.
yeah.
They want to hear it from somebody else.
Dude, I even saw
And-
that. I saw that this week with my buddy Jake staying with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jameson would like walk up to him and be like, "Hey, like help me out with this," on like his iPad and shit. And I'd be like, "I'm right here." I'd be like, "Meh." Like, I barely spoke to my son this week. I was like, "All right, fuck."
Oh,
You're not cool anymore.
Yeah, dude. My dog was even like, "Fuck you." Like Tank was even like, "Fuck you, dog." I was like, because he had Hercules with him. Because I had a 220-pound fucking English Mastiff in the house.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big fucking sweetheart baby,
Right.
right? And
yeah.
but
Yeah, Mikey had a zoo last week.
I had a fucking zoo, bro. Fucking five dogs, four adults, 2 kids, and a lizard.
Well,
Yeah, you guys missed that episode, but I had a petting zoo at the house, man. And but Tank and Hercules were like best fucking friends,
yeah.
like 2 peas in a fucking pod, like Tank would jump up to hit him. To Hercules, who's a giant, would just be like, meh, you know, and like just hold him down. And Tank was fucking riled up, and he'd rile each other up. We had to keep letting him out. So fucking, but they both slept like babies, and it was like the most fun that they'd either had in like a long time. And I was like, fuck, man. I was like, I haven't even seen my dog. He hasn't wanted anything to do with me, you know, just because he's been fucking partying with his new buddy. You know? But it's the same thing, you know. It's like, fuck. Yeah. My kid was like, yeah, fuck you, Dad. He's here.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah.
To what you were saying, Dave, I have that same thing with my girlfriend's nephew.
Yeah.
Because they'll discipline him, tell him no, the whole nine, and he just won't listen and won't listen. And as soon as he starts throwing a fit, it's gotten to the point where my girlfriend, when we're there, she'll just be like, "Do I need to go get Justin?" And he's just like, "No." And I'm like, because I'm the fun guy, so he wants to like play and hang out and stuff, but I'll also be the one that's just like, "No, we're not playing that shit. Like, you don't talk back to your grandma or your aunt or anything like that." So I'll like flip the switch, and he just likes to know me as the fun
you
guy.
little fuck.
Yeah.
We're not knifing the fuck out of you, kid.
Yep. Had to drag him out by his leg of a shopping store when they were shopping, and he just crawled under a rack, and I had to go from the fun dude to the like, nope, I will drag you out by your ankle and we'll go sit in the truck until you decide to get your shit together. But he listens. And it's all just because I'm not related to him or something.
You ever embarrass your kids in public?
All the time.
Oh, that's how I was
Like,
raised.
dude, I've literally found a corner in a store and made him fucking put his nose in the corner of the store. In front of everybody.
No, I haven't done
And then just stood there and been like, look at him. Everybody, look at him. That's what happens when your kid's a fucking dick. All this, like, yeah. I'll embarrass. I don't give a fuck.
My
Like,
dad is a firm believer in public embarrassment.
Fuck yeah, dude. It works.
Yep.
I saw this
You
fucking
know who doesn't fuck around in stores anymore? John. My son, John. Yeah.
I saw this thing on Facebook, and it was like a screenshot of a conversation, and I get this dude was asking some chick like, "Oh, you have kids? I hope your kids aren't dicks." And the chick was like, "Well, you know, I can't believe you're gonna say that, you know, children are dicks and blah blah blah." And he's like, "Yeah, people with kids that are dicks say that you can't believe you have children, you know, that aren't fucking dicks.
Yeah.
Kids are dicks.
Yeah, kids are fucking assholes.
Like, and if you can't admit that they are, like, your kids are the fucking problem."
100%. 100%.
Yes. Yeah, my dad used to do that shit where I'd have friends over, and God forbid I left a light on, because he'd wait. Like, if I left it on in the morning, he'd be like, "All right, cool, flip it off," and he'd wait for like all my friends to come over. We'd be playing a game or something, and he'd just be like, "Hey, did you leave your light on this morning?" Yes, sir. Cool. 20 push-ups in front of all my friends, and I'd have to get down, and he knew I started struggling around 15, so I'm just and he's just like, "Nope, knock him out, 20," and all my friends are just sitting there giggling. I was just like, "Fuck you, Dad." But, but I stopped leaving my
You're
light
such
on.
a dickwad.
Yeah.
Never leaving that light on again.
Yep.
Still struggles around 15 though.
I set myself up for that one.
Yeah, you did. Well, fuck, boys, whether you're taking the extra 5-6 years to reflect on life with a fuckload of money, you're heading back to the fucking beginning to kind of start it all
The beginning
over.
of time for some of us.
Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck would you do,
Dude, you know how
man?
many wars you could prevent?
Dude, you could like stop Jesus from getting killed and shit, dude.
Yeah.
I just want to die already.
You know how many wars you could start.
I know. The Crusades would just be Scott in a chariot.
I think
It would be a
Scott,
badass chariot.
Goddamn right.
Weren't they?
But it wasn't Scott.
I thought it was Scott in a chariot.
Have you ever seen a chariot with miniguns? Because I would have a chariot.
I think Scott just wants to go back so he can see the world being created again.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And on the 7th day,
He's just gonna be. He's gonna be sitting inside the gate and be like, "Hey, check inside the horse."
This horse is bullshit. It's bullshit horse.
this is bullshit. You need to light that bitch on fire.
That is not a gift.
I'm telling you guys, this thing is not hollow. There's something in there.
You came here.
I just heard one of them fart, man. Are you guys this fucking stupid? Like, Jesus. There's no way. You know what? There's no fucking way that you put fucking 50 grunts inside of a goddamn wooden horse and nobody farted or giggled. Fuck you, dude. There's a reason it's called mythology, because that shit didn't fucking happen. Like, fuck.
It's a really good point.
Right,
actually.
dude? Like, not one dick joke? Not one? All right? They've proven that fucking there's big dick jokes since the beginning of fucking time.
True.
Like written
Nobody
on fucking,
did it inside the horse.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's been fucking Woody Woo loves the cock written on fucking shit forever. You know, like shit. Dartonius loves penis. Yeah, we know. Like, fuck. Like, goddamn. Nobody farted in that fucking. Fuck you. I didn't believe that. Nobody had a piss.
I was just gonna
problem-
say, imagine sitting in that thing overnight and be like, God, I should.
That's not like they had Gatorade
Yeah.
bottles back then. What are you
Yeah.
gonna fucking pee in?
Yeah, right.
The
Like,
bladder.
fuck.
They're smart. They built a urinal.
Yeah.
Why
something.
is that
Yeah.
horse peeing? It's wood.
This falls under the category of things that they should be teaching in public schools.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, balancing a checkbook, dick jokes from the Roman Empire.
All I'm saying, man.
How to avoid a Trojan horse. 101.
Yeah.
Should be a college class. Mikey, you're gonna be a professor.
Yeah.
That should be part of your curriculum.
Get a teach after McConaughey down at UT.
No, I'm gonna be at UIW teaching criminal justice. I'm just gonna be like, listen,
Yeah.
I'm not very good at this.
Illegal search and seizure. Okay, we're gonna violate this right now.
Listen, full disclosure, I'm not very good at this.
That'd be like me teaching HR.
Yeah.
God, I'd pay to be in that training session.
So this is how you get complaints.
Demonstration. Debbie, please stand up.
Justin, I need you to wear this wig. Put this skirt on. Give us a spin.
Damn, girl.
Now,
Damn, girl, you shit with that ass?
now I want you to act like you want this promotion.
Justin, I'm going to need you to act like you want this job.
It's your fault for what you're wearing.
Oh, by the way, that's gonna be your future.
I'm fully expecting that.
Yes. Yes.
It'd just be nice to get a compliment every once in a while. Fuck. I don't get shit right now.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta come over here
true.
for me to smack your ass.
You sure do got a
I'm gonna
bird
go home to
mouth.
my my girlfriend and be like, "Hey, what do you think of my outfit?" She's gonna be like, "Hey," I'm gonna be like, "Dave said I looked hot today." Better pick it up before I leave you for Dave.
Fucking A.
See, I circumvent the HR policies about compliments. I just go right to the ether bunny.
You don't even need compliments.
Yes, no
This world
compliments
thing
needed.
started.
We can put you in a Cosby sweater.
How do you know he doesn't already have it?
There's a roofie in one of those bottles. I'll let you know when you guys find it.
Let's play
God.
roulette.
Hypnol roulette.
I'll wake you up when you find it.
Yeah, right?
Might even drive you home.
Well, fuck, boys. This is taking a wildly
Wow,
weird turn.
yeah. This is
Oh man.
Like, share, subscribe, smash those bucket buttons if you like this kind of shit. And I don't know why you wouldn't, because I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, give us a like. Tell your mom.
Tell your friends.
Tell your fucking mom's friends. Them bitches want to hear this shit too, I'm sure. And yeah, it's really just three little things that we like to say around here. Oh, real quick, fuck, I almost forgot.
Yeah.
I want to raise my glass. Say cheers, boys.
Take the
Thanks for
bottle.
being my freedom friends.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, yo.
Drinking your Kool-Aid over there.
Yes, I am drinking the Kool-Aid.
I like it.
I'm gonna change my name to Jim Jones.
Looks like Jonestown the morning after in this place. What the fuck?
Justin's too young for that.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just gonna say, even if I was old enough to go back in time, I probably wouldn't stop that.
What? Jonestown?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm with you.
yeah. I'm just saying.
It's like the Heaven's Gate people. I'd be like,
Yeah,
they
no.
gotta go.
Yeah, you're probably. It's just,
Is
it's
Is it, you
probably
just
for the
you
best.
stand there, you just cheers everyone,
Yeah.
and then you wait.
Get them all motivated and shit. It's like, we're going, Hail Bob's coming, man. We're gonna have a fucking great time on this fucking spaceship. On three, 1, 2, 3. Woo!
Over your shoulder trick.
You don't want to intervene with Darwin.
No.
Right?
It's just I'm doing the world a favor here, and I'm not stopping this one. Just saying. Just saying.
Maybe we should do a segment of Freedom Friends' interpretation of history.
Oh.
And we kind of go down
Do
like,
drunk history, freedom president.
yeah, but we kind of go down like,
Goddamn
how could
yes.
you prevent the Trojan horse? And you'd be like, okay,
Tell
you
it-
know what I mean? And
Tell
we
a
just,
dick joke and see if anyone laughs.
I
Inside.
know, right?
Just walk up and make a fart noise. If there's any giggle, and be like, nah, they're in there. They're fucking in there, dude.
All right, y'all almost had us. Y'all almost had us.
Achilles.
Hope you guys like smoked meat. Light that bitch on fire.
Fuck.
We're gonna try to close this show for the third time now.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. We
Brought
got
to you
10
by
minutes before we go live.
warfightertobacco.com. Use that code Freedom Friends. Get yourself that sweet fucking 15% off. And of course, wellness.us, all your CBD needs. Use that code FreedomFriends25 to get you a quarter off your order over there. Really just 3 things that we like to encourage you, highly encourage you to do. Justin, why don't you hit with the first one?
Smoke on.
Johnny boy?
Drink on.
God damn it, kids. Freedom the fuck on. See you next time.